Hello everyone, this is Sonic Sam. I know I'm kind of at an odd angle. I'm moving some stuff around in my room. But so it's been a while since we really got to talk about a gotcha game. There just hasn't been many coming up that really has been interesting to me, not really blowing me out of the water. This is one I have been kind of looking forward to since it's basically Genshin Impact, Withering Waves, and Powwold all mixed into one thing. And they pretty much have said every character will be a woman and they're gonna be pretty goonable. And they were pretty goonable in a lot of the stuff I've seen already. So I'm excited to see more. Apparently this is gonna show the closed beta like gameplay. So I'm excited to check this out. So let's just check it out. I'm also gonna enjoy some mangoes here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to watch the Blue Star Travel New Knowledge Travel Handbook. I am the host of the fruit. I am the host of the People's Collection, and finally saw the soul. Today, I am the
That's just straight up AI. I don't know if they did this on purpose or this is just somebody who's using this to show up. Either way, it's fine. They probably saved themselves a lot of money by doing this, so it's fine. I don't really mind too much.
fruit will bring you special information to test your intelligence. Without further ado, let's go directly to the correct title. The story of the Blue Star Travel originated on the continent called Promilia. The floating island and giant mushrooms that we saw now are part of his unique terrain. While exploring this continent, the soul also met.
Wow. Honestly, that looks really good. Like insanely good.
Many companions with their own personality.
Oh wow! Oh shit! This reminds me of an MMO. Kind of looks like Terra. Terra had a really nice looking world like this. When you did run Terra at max settings, it looked this good. It looked really nice. I'm getting those vibes, and the art style so far looks really nice as well. Very cartoonish anime style, but kind of upfront and uplifted. That looks really nice. I'm really impressed. I was thinking that it was gonna look too cartoonish, but if they're going this direction with the art, I'm really happy. It looks good.
And they gradually built up their feelings after meeting each other. No mistake, with a lot of them, this is probably the content that the souls pay the most attention to. So today we can let everyone know in advance.
Ooh.
In this
Okay. I know that first girl. I remember her from the original stuff. I don't recognize the other ones, but they all looked really good. I like where they're going here. They all look very goonable, very revealing elfish-ish. Because I understand China really despises this whole nudity thing or this goonish culture, but it makes money. So I'm glad to see that not holding away for the good stuff. Listen, sex sells, and it's gonna encourage me to play this game for one reason or another, for sure.
this next test, many characters will appear, some of which are familiar to everyone. Also, some are new. Please pay attention to the characters that are displayed today, and not all the characters that we can experience in this test, and many more characters will be officially released in the test.
Oh,
Cold and quiet
okay.
way of thinking is my wisdom. Are there any
Oh, that jiggle.
similarities between
That
the
jiggle.
characters that exist and
Holy
the ones that
shit.
were displayed before?
Oh, wow. That one actually looks
No
genuine.
mistake.
That doesn't look like Gunabit. That actually just generally looks like a cool looking character.
In this next test, we will
Okay.
make some adjustments to the details of the character modeling, so please come and take a look at them.
Okay, that's what I expect from that Archer Girl outfit.
Oh, this is Taylor. It's a mature face for everyone. Huh, using Taylor as an example.
Holy. Yeah, she got a good lift. You can tell. Holy cow. She looks really good.
This time we've strengthened.
Yeah, she looks good. Let's look at this here. They not only fixed the shadowing, they made it look a little bit less anime-ish here to make it more shadowed here a little bit, more realistic. I think here they shadowed her. They shadowed her up a little bit, and they kind of redefined the colors. See here, it looks like it's a bit more bright, even with the shading of the colors of the light. This is a lot less. And no, I'm just not poking at her right now. They actually literally did a very good job here. Like I'm quite surprised. I'm actually really impressed. Like holy cow. And honestly, even though I do kind of like this anime art style, this looks cleaner. This looks a bit more realistic, so I don't mind. I know in the long run they will look better. But no, she looks good. She looks very good.
Some important highlight expressions and details. making the characters look more dynamic. His ears have also increased a little bit of the mushroom-like details, making them look more...
I see what you're doing here. This looks way better than this. Very clean, very more detailed, very nice. I like it.
Flexible. The feather patterns on his head have also become clearer. Oh, this is what I think. The tail has become more plump. Let's look at another tail again.
Holy cow.
Oh, you're pointing to a clear another tail.
Look at her. Oh, she looks so... See, you can tell the difference here. They made this a bit more defined, base colors, but this looks cleaner. This looks more like a game, or this is clearly trying to be more realistic. But she looks so much better here. More mature than this. She looks like a child here a little bit. Or someone barely hitting teens. This looks a little bit more than that, which I like, obviously. And yeah, no, she looks cleaner. She just generally looks cleaner here.
Oh, you're pointing to a clear tail. How? The texture of his tail and tail are completely different.
Listen, holy cow. Did you guys see those jiggle physics? I gotta see that again.
How? The texture of his...
They got that. They got those jiggle physics set really high. Cause listen, that girl may be packing some B's at most here. Maybe a low C. The reason they should be jiggling like that. They know what they're doing. That's top jiggle physics.
His tail and tail are completely different. There's definitely a very clear distinction. The difference in texture is also quite large. Under the external light, the change in the texture of the clothing is even more obvious.
Yeah, no, honestly, it really is. Look how cleaner that looks like that. Like, don't get me wrong, this looks somewhat cleaner in a way, because it just looks like it's pure black, but it doesn't make sense with the light hitting it. In terms of games and making it look good, that doesn't look good. If you're just looking this like this from a character, from the still image, you can make a judgment call that this looks better. But I do like this. This looks more like better realistically to me. And plus, I'm glad they didn't just do black here. They did some bit of the bluish black instead, so it fits her a bit more. Even though I do like the black here as well. Doesn't look bad.
The texture of the clothing is even more obvious. I said this much, and the faithful spirits are also very curious. What kind of expressions do the characters have during the battle? Didn't I come back to you? In response to what you said, let's take a look at the battle system in the game.
Okay, now show me the good stuff. What's gonna sell me in this game, like a ton, is gonna be the battle system. I don't remember seeing too much of it, so I'm excited to see it here, especially with the whole Pokemon thing going on. So I'm really excited to see what's gonna be shown here. This is what's gonna sell me. The Goonies stuff will make me play it, but not keep me forever. So let's see.
Under normal circumstances, we can bring 3 companions and 3 waves to join the battle. The companions each have their own unique skills, and when matched rationally, they can exert even greater effects. Today we will show you the battle scene of the 9 Horns battle. Because of the usual reason,
this and the Dragon Gold are my favorite looking ones so far.
We have slightly edited some parts. The Horns battle is a brand new boss that will be tested this time. Its triangle chase will create a very threatening situation, so be careful to avoid it. In the beginning, we will use the wind reducing strange wave skill and the new special attack skill first, and the combination of the two will create even greater damage.
Okay, okay.
Will be hit and destroyed. And during the boss's downfall period, we can use the original new blood skill and the nebulous strange wave skill to mass produce.
Like I said, this is literally just Withering Waves with doing Genshin Impact stuff with Palworld. Great, because you can tell, you can already tell here the Pokemon here, or the Pals, whatever you want to call it. I think they call them waves. They look like they're doing a bit more than is done in Withering Waves and such. If anything, this will probably be the game competing with Withering Waves more than Genshin ever could. Genshin wishes it can compete with Withering Waves. It just can't. When I want to play an action game that's going to test my abilities, I play Withering Waves. I do not play Genshin for that. And it just looks way better. And the characters look way more realistic. And I have this beautiful 4090 that I use. I want to see it run my games beautifully, including gacha games.
Here, the points are reduced by our combination mechanism system, and if you activate it, you can combine it with the wave to make it hit the target with an unexpected injury. The effect is terrible.
Ooh, that looked clean. I like that a lot.
Everyone saw Abby's new blood technique, which is automatically released when the character is listed. And there are also the strange wave skills of Blue and Ringwall. Our battle...
That looked really sick. I love that dragon shot. That looked like a Blastoise, but it was a dragon. That looks amazing.
System mechanism activates, and rationally using the character and strange wave skills can make the battle song better. Perfect flash evasion attacks, and the maximum scattered counterattacks can also bring us unexpected profits. Finally, let's use Abby's perfect technique to make the battle performance end, and this is a clear victory.
Okay, you can tell where they're getting clear inspirations from for this gameplay, and that's fine. When other companies have already kind of defined what people like already, it's okay just to build on top of that. And you can tell us what they're doing here. They're building on top of it with the ults, with the intros, with the echo kind of system that going on. It is very similar to Withering Waves or a bit of Genshin and such, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Make it better and I will play the hell out of it. And I like how it seems like these Pokemon have more going on here, since the ecosystem in Withering Waves sometimes does not feel like there's a lot going on.
I feel that there are many details that we can study in the battle system. That is, on the basis of the exhilaration of the overall battle, we can also leave everyone with a space that can be explored on their own. And there are also small pieces of information. Some bosses in the game can be captured. What? Isn't that still necessary to control the boss's blood volume? Those who want to challenge the spirits can try it out in the battle. When the character is complete, we will look at the waves on the pure American continent again. During the boss battle performance, the spirits of faith also appeared and reached a very important role. Slightly strange wave addition. Yes, digging.
Mountains.
Where seas are ordinary pets. When passing through the mountains, we may encounter the digging.
Mountains.
Where he usually erases his nails, which will make him even more valuable. In the Red Forest area, we may sometimes see a slight fire at each other's angles.
See, this is what I'm gonna like more about this game, because I really enjoy Pokemon, so I'm glad to see them kind of doing the Pokemon thing.
And have friendly exchanges. Let's go back to the lakeside plains and take a look. It seems like a real fight here. This is the habitat of the fog ball. It's a kind of mysterious...
And what also I like about this is I like that the Pokemon are making this world basically feel like an actual world. Actually, they're interacting, they're doing stuff. You do not see that very often in other things. You maybe see this in Withering Waves a little bit, but not even that much. So I'm glad to see that these things are interacting with the world, and it makes sense, right? It's digging, it's sharpening its claws, like this all makes sense.
When the waves are facing the spirits, there will be different reactions. Like the waves on the eastern road that call this kind of name. When you feel danger, there will be double death. That's what's running around. Against. Even if it's the same kind of event, there will be different reactions. Also, in order to avoid the enemy before suggesting it, he chose. The cabbage here and the cabbage here are fused into one. After all, it's just a cabbage. A better eyelid to see again. If he doesn't attack, I can't possibly distinguish between him and the surrounding mentality. The purpose of the wave ecology design is to make this world more profoundly true. I hope that psychologists can better integrate the world where the blue star travels.
Like I said, I like that. I want to feel like I'm in a when I'm in an open world, I want to feel like it's alive and I exist.
The first demand is to pass through the attack and the blood volume of the low pressure wave. When the blood volume of the wave is relatively low, it is a good time to clean the wave. When the wave is cleaned, the success rate and the relationship between the new season card used, we will use the highest quality new season card this time. See the result, 100. This
Oh, I see here. So instead of doing any type of Pokemon stuff like with Pokeballs or what Power was doing, it's cards. And the cards, depending on which, I'm assuming if better cards are going to give you a higher chance to actually capture these things. So it is like Pokemon, you can get anything low and you can use your cards to try to capture them. I like that. That's really cool. Simple, effective, and I understand it, right? And I also like that it makes it where you can't just kill the enemy and that's it, which obviously would make sense in a more like, oh yeah, let's do that because it's, make the game, more simplified. But I do like to also have to fight for each one I get, When you have to farm a bunch of them, it might get annoying, but in terms of actually just doing it, I think that would be really fun. So I like this a lot.
This way it is calculated with the Wave Star season. The picture of the clean back plate can be highlighted. What is this? In the beginning, except for the ordinary, there are also some special individuals, such as flashing and different colors, flashing and...
Oh, I know what this is. This is shinies. They're shinies. Just call them shinies. They're rare versions.
compared and viewed. You can find the ordinary vegetable machine and the vegetable machine at the beginning of the color of the vegetable are different. Everyone can see many special individuals. In the past PV, we have previously displayed the blue dragon flying through the sky. Without mistake, after some specific waves are in the section and the corresponding waves are unlocked, we can become the spirit's horse. Let's run. During this test, we will release the horseman who's...
This is something I can't believe it was never really implemented in any other game, really. Even really in Withering Waves, mounts. I want mounts. I want to be able to just ride the monsters I have. That's just fun. And lets you just explore more and have a good time. And Withering Waves, some of the areas, you don't feel that good while doing it. And they kind of did that. But this feels way more like what I want it to be.
Swims in the water.
This was exclusively mostly a Pokemon thing for so long. But yes, this is what I want. And more you do something with that spirit, you maybe give it buffs or something, right? Or it affects your stats. That'd be really cool. I like that.
And the blue cherry blossoms here are busy with heavy waves, and the heavy fields are moving forward one step further at night. When the spirits go out to search, the waves can help the staff in the house to make reservations, so that the spirits can do their jobs without much burden, and the heavy water and fire waves make the house even more...
So this might be the one thing I don't really care about, because it's going to be optimized anyways, and I'll call somebody's guy on it. But I've never been a big build your base, do make a farming simulator. I've never really been that kind of guy. I want to play the game. I'll play around with the building a little bit, but not for long. I just can't.
Their functions are all different. Some directly cause damage, some increase intentionally heal or control. In actual combat, when the battle environment is different, the spirits can also find suitable ways. Use rational strategies to win the battle. Point fire, Rualing Lake's group attack skills are combined with a general attack, and the opening will quickly clear some of the enemy. After the start, the spirits can provide more error rates by using shields.
I like how it looks very action-like. It feels very like it's Devil May Cry. Also, hey, don't get this, guys. This is a beta. What it might look kind of weird right now in some situations. Honestly,
and at this time,
in some situations it does look a little odd, but I know it's gonna get fixed. So it's gonna be defined so much more when we get into it.
this is done.
But honestly, ready for it being what it is, that looks really good.
Use the sound of the star to make a decision and collect the news.
I got it with the old one big, more boomy, but that's fine. That could be changed.
Special system together. The wave fighting game can be used by spirits to create a unique wave formation and challenge the battle to different observations. In this game, it will inherit its own original wave skills and grades, and will also have different function positions when fighting outdoors. For example, excitement, healing, powerful machines, assistance, etc. Since the types are certainly relatively rich, today it may not be possible to introduce a single word, and more requests will be made in the game. The function positions of the introductions are complete, so let us formally enter the wave fighting game to see them. In the battle system, the number of points displayed in the middle of the screen will be returned every time.
Did they just immediately add a TCG into the game? Like, honestly, did they just straight up do that? They were like, yeah, no, card games in these games are fun. Let's just add it in. Which I'm okay with. Like, it's a fun little mini game. Is it gonna be significant? Probably not. I mean, it's not gonna be the next MMO like Magic the Gathering, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just not. It'll be something fun to kind of do, but I don't know why so many of them are doing this. Because to make a card game, it's very difficult actually to make a good one. One that will last for a long time. That's why there's not just a bunch of ones walking around. There just isn't. I know I turned it down just because I'm not even gonna try to attempt to understand what is happening here. But you can clearly see what they're doing. It can be fun, don't get me wrong, like I can lose myself in it, but at some point it's just not, if they don't keep up with it, it's just not going to be anything for the long term, and it will probably be left behind and not cared about. Kind of like PvP in most MMOs. It's there and it's cool for a while, but it gets so left behind. It really does.
Really good and more.
Oh, it's a trailer? Oh, a trailer? Okay. Show me that good stuff. I do have to admit, it does look really good. I like the art style they went with. It's kiddish, but also very defined. And I hope they do the Withering Wave thing. and they make it look really
Further
nice.
development of civilization and discipline in the New York Valley of the Fulham Dynasty is very much appreciated. We sincerely hope that you will continue to support the Blue Star Travel.
Wow, I love that
we hope
area.
that the Blue Star Travel can accompany the Prussian continent during the game, which will be even more beautiful during the middle of the game.
Okay, well, anyways, yeah, no, honestly, I hope they make it where they're thinking about game players, but they also are thinking about the PC players. I have a powerful machine. There's no reason why they can't spend some of that resources to make the game look really good for people who are playing on PC. It's such a simple thing, but it will give you so many brownie points. Like, it really does. Withering Waves looking as good as it does is amazing, and man, some of those character models look gorgeous when you have a high quality machine like RTX and everything. It's just gorgeous, and playing it at like 144 FPS, just beautiful. So I hope they do that. I hope they just don't try to keep it at a set thing like Genshin did. It's fine to have that, but an action game like this, no reason not to run high, especially nowadays. It's so easy to do so. I know it takes some more income, but there's no reason not to. But no, that was Azur Promilla. I probably butchered that name, but I know been hearing about this game for a while. And the main selling point is the Pokemon, pretty much, or the waves, the echoes, whatever you want to call them. That's the main selling point. That's the reason why I probably will be trying to stick with this one, especially if the gameplay is good, because I really like the Pokemon system. I grew with Pokemon for a long time. I don't really play Pokemon now. I only was a red version player for a long time, just because it got too kiddish after that, like really quickly. So yeah, no, I've been looking for another way, and if the characters look really sexy, they look good in this game. I hope they don't just give them shorts under, like give them some of those panties, right? And we're good, we're solid, and clean up that what's up cloud, and I think we'll be good. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because man, this looks like this is going to be a contender, and even if it isn't gonna beat Withering Waves or whatever else is coming, it's gonna have its niche, just because the Pokemon farming system, it's gonna have its niche, and I will play the hell out of that. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff you guys usually do. And remember, there's only 2 kinds of people in this world. Become the third. I'll see you next time.